My name is Kipkemoi Sang. I'm 24 years old and I come from Bomet County, Soti constituency. I'm currently in my final year at the university studying Bachelor's of Law degree in Mount Kenya University and currently interning at the National Council for Law Reporting, Kenya Law. I come from a family of 7 and I'm the 4th born. Again, I'm the only male child in a family of 7. And I lost my father when I was 15, at the time when I just began my high school. And my dad was a breadwinner and it became so difficult for my mother to raise the school fees for my high school. However, I had a dream to be a lawyer and a dream that I had initially shared with my father. So my father who kept on encouraging me, and I wanted to do that in honor of him. And I didn't want my dream to be shattered by virtue that he was demised. So I had to work hard and encourage my mother to raise the money for my school fees, which she did, gladly she did, until I finished my high school in the year 2009. And later on, came to Mount Kenya University, studied my diploma in law again, using the same finances that she had saved for me. And after finishing my diploma is when I was introduced to KCDF because I needed to find a donor who can sponsor my Bachelor's of Law degree. Because ultimately, by having a diploma only would not have made me the lawyer that I wanted to be. So I was introduced to KCDF and they gave me hope and a promise to pay my school fees until I finished my law degree. However, it's not only the payment of tuition fee that I've benefited from KCDF. I've also had other opportunities to have a mentor. I was introduced to my mentor in the year 2012 when I started my first year. It was the 12th April of the year 2012 when I met the Chief Justice, who is my mentor. And the interaction with him has been one of a kind. It's really given me hope, and I'm getting closer to my dream. And the interaction started formally and with fear, of course, bearing in mind that he holds such a big position. But with time, we got to interact even from a friendly level. And one of the things with this interaction, I feel I have a father figure. I can share most of the things with him. And he gives me hope and encourages me, telling me of the difficult things and the easy ones. And he appreciates my efforts and encourages me in my weakest points. So we've come to that level of friendship. And one of the most important things that I value is that he speaks authority into my life, which is key for every male child. He tells me more about courage, more about confidence, and not to fear anything. So, and we share much of the values. Surprisingly, he has a different view of mentorship. He didn't view it as me expecting much from him, but even him expecting much from me. Because at one point he asked me whether I am able to be his mentor, and I was skeptical to answer him yes, but he encouraged me that he can learn a lot of things from me. So something that put me in a position that I have a responsibility also to maybe talk with him and share my thoughts about some of the things with him. So it's really been a blessing to me, and I see my future is bright with interaction with him and the level of communication that I have with him. It's not only been professional, it's also been social and looking at the bigger picture of my life and the social aspect of it. We talk of very many issues, not legal only, and that has shaped my life and to look at life at a different angle, which is actually an authority that a male child will require in the society. I've realized how my life is changing with that interaction and how I get to view life in a positive angle and appreciating the hard part of life and even how, the stretch of my potential. So ordinarily, every male child in the society, regardless of the existence of equality, needs someone who can speak authority into their life. So it takes the responsibility of every man at every stage, say, if you're old enough and you have sons, it's your role to speak authority into their lives. And if you have a relative or a male child around you, perhaps it's the best gift you can give, to just encourage them and speak authority into their life. It's the simplest thing they need for them to work hard. Leaving them actually will spoil them. Leaving male children to be on their own, they'll make very dangerous decisions over their lives, and they may end up being dangerous pieces in the society. So for me, a word for every man of whatever age, if you feel you can be a mentor, you can mentor someone, perhaps it could be the legacy that you can leave in the world, where you get to mentor a male child and it becomes a great person, and you will be sitting back there and looking at what you have established in the life of that boy.